In the energy quadrant today, taking a look at the January natural gas contract, which is on a 4-day streak lower. Nat gas down 4 consecutive sessions, and since the highs of November 26th, it's actually down 26.6%. Natural gas is down just over 25% this week, so that is the worst weekly loss on a percentage basis for natural gas since December of 1996. Very, very poor performance for natural gas longs this week. Now, today, we were down almost 5% on the lows. 4.049 was the low. That was down 4.91%. We got a little bit of that back to finish down just a little bit more than 3.5%. But on the high, we were actually up almost 2%, 1.8% to be exact, at 4.335. Now, we did get the EIA today, and the weekly natural gas storage report printed a draw of 59 billion cubic feet, which was right in line with those expectations of 58 to 59 billion cubic feet, but larger than the 5-year average draw for this time of year, which is generally about 31 billion cubic feet. Supplies were decreased to 3.564 trillion, and it increased deficits to 86 billion. That's not that bad of a deficit number when you look at it versus the 5-year average. Now, weather, which of course is the main driver of demand in the short term, the demand nationally in the U.S. will be low to very low for the next week or so. We've got very cool air that's going to linger across the upper Great Lakes states with lows from the 10s to the 30s. However, most of the rest of the U.S. is going to be mild and nice with 50s to the 80s down in southern Florida and southern Texas. A cold shot's going to push through the Midwest late this week into early next week, which is going to result in highs being from the 10s to the 30s. So the lows going to the highs being those 10s to the 30s, but the rest of the country won't be affected until later in the week. So the bump up in demand will only be slight, leaving that national demand at low to very low for the next week or so.